Hello everyone. StrengthScape offers Instructional Design Certification, IDC, for HRs, L&D professionals, consultants, trainers and individuals who want to pursue as an instructional designer. The course entails discussion around basics of instructional design, ID, perspectives from psychology and neuroscience with application in ID, the various models and theories of ID, emphasis on the ADDIE model of instructional design, e-learning and storyboarding, the various technology and tools used in e-learning and ID. The following video is a snippet from our virtual instructional design certification. It shows the basic understanding of the role of an instructional designer but with a lot of interaction with the participants. Making the best use of available technology, we impart knowledge with an element of fun.
So let's just get started with the role of instructional designer activity. Now that you've got a fair idea about the skills, we've spoken about what an instructional designer can do, what sort of services they can provide. We will do an activity which we call actually a vote on feet activity. We do this in ILT, but we thought we'll do this virtually also. We've done this in some other sessions and it worked out very well. So, how is this going to work? All of you now know, Shraddha explained to you how to use the pen. So all of you need to access the pen and put a tick mark on any of the roles top 3 roles that you think resonates with you very well as the role of an instructional designer. For example, if I think the primary role of an instructional designer is a writer, and then I think it should be a consultant and project manager, then those are the 3 places where I tick mark. And once you're done with that, we will have a quick discussion on why you think those are the top 3 roles in your mind. Okay. Any questions on this?
So I would like to add on, I will request 3 of you to choose 3 different colors here. If Anam can take black, Rajiv maybe red or yellow, and Shardul can take up green.
Yeah.
There is an option there, with the pen, if there is a drop down arrow, if you click on the drop down arrow, there are standard colors, a palette there. You can select any color of your choice, and if you can just tell us who has chosen which color so that we know who's marking which role.
Yeah.
I'm choosing black. Anam.
Okay, Anam is choosing black. Rajiv, what color are you choosing?
Red.
Red. Shardul?
I'm there. Green.
Okay. All right, please go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and... Yes, I can see Anam has already started. You don't need to put an alphabet. You have a color distinguishing who's doing what. So go ahead. Okay, very good. I can see a lot of movement on the screen. So I think Anam has got 3. Rajiv has also got 3. We are waiting for Shardul, who's got 2 to select one more. Okay, you've got one more also. Okay.
Yes.
All right, very good. Thank you for that. So let's go over this very quickly. We'll start with Anam. Do you want to just tell us why those 3 resonate with you the most? Consultant, facilitator, and problem solver.
Yeah. So I see the instructional designer role as a very end-to-end role. It has to start with identifying the problem. and arriving at a solution. How do you play the role of a consultant, be it externally or internally, as a business consultant or as an HR consultant? Therefore, how do you solve the problem? And I see facilitation skills as extremely essential, whether you're independently facilitating the session or you're facilitating it with the subject matter experts. So
Okay.
these three resonate the most with me.
Okay. Thank you. Very good. Shardul, do you want to go next to talk about the three things that resonate with you the most?
Yes. So I selected consultant, facilitator, and a writer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So basically, a consultant because an instructional designer would need to consult or to come to um, a specific solution for or to be offered.
Right.
Facilitator for the reason that instructional designer, as once he consulted, he would actually need to he need to put himself in the facilitator shoes, how the training will actually flow, how the training will conceptualize,
Okay.
and to conceptualize that he would need to be a writer,
Mm-hmm.
so that instructional designer will write the entire script, and then things will fall in place.
Okay, fair enough. Good points. Over to you, Rajiv.
Yeah, I added one to facilitator. Of course, people have talked. So the
Yes.
project manager and the editor, these two actually, I'm thinking, because
Mm-hmm.
see, ultimately he is the wearing the cap of or the hat of the project manager. End to end, he is providing everything.
Right.
So one key, he has to balance the need of the stakeholders. I will say he has one side the subject matter expert. He has to keep in mind the learners requirement also.
Absolutely.
So
Yes.
he has the multiple stakeholders. He has to see the time frame, because see the tendency from the subject matter expert generally is that to
Yeah.
put everything in the slide,
Right.
whereas he knows that okay, the learner cannot learn so many things in within a short span of time or half an hour, 1 hour, whatever time is there. So he has to
Absolutely.
balance the needs of the different stakeholders. So he has to be a good project manager. For other than that, the managing the resource and budget, all those things. So that is the point. I am just that is the reason I selected this project manager.
Right.
And the editor is more from the content point of view, because the content is the basically originating from the different sources. He will have the PDF files, he will have the PPTs from the subject matter expert, and he is editing and making a proper storyline.
Very
So
important. Yes.
with the
Yes.
help of the facilitation skill, he is doing the basically editing job of the whole thing. So that's why I have added editor. And facilitator, of course, we have already talked.
Already covered, yes. All right, thank you, all three of you. And I just want to reiterate the editor piece, what Rajiv touched upon, multiple aspects, multiple research papers, books, so many things you will look at, and then putting things together. How do you really put structure to it and build? And that is one aspect. Second is also you might have to edit, you want, look at other people's work and see how they're going if you're one of the lead instructional designers. So key aspects. So all these roles that you see on the screen are equally important. The role of an instructional designer is really the combination of all the roles that you see here. It's not just limited to any one, and you will have to wear different hats at different points, and also remember to wear the right hat at the right point, when to become the problem solver, when to become the editor, when to become the project manager. It's important to remember the context, the environment, the need, and then wear the hat accordingly. Okay. So that is really the end of the role, and moving now to time for presentation.